Yeah, this is Dave from Shooters.com playing with the tanks. The tank I am playing is the IS4. It's a Russian Tier 10 heavy tank, and the map is Lakeville. I'm also working on a mission, HT7. I've got it covered, which requires me to do 2,000 damage, plus participate in capping the enemy for at least 20 capture points, or defending my base. So, in order to complete this mission, what I discovered... First thing I want you to know is this is the way I normally play. Go up the middle road and get as many shots on the enemy as you can while they're on the way to town.
Target unlocked.
Get a little advantage if some of the tanks will die, and some will be weak when they get to town.
Target unlocked. Enemy armor is hit. Where'd they go? Ready to fire.
So we were able to take out, well, severely damage one tank. And you'll note that there's no spotters ahead of me. So our spotter apparently died. Usually what I do is, once I get my shots in on their way to town, I go ahead and I clear out the road in front of me. The other way to complete this mission, to make it easy, you can see there's a tank in front of me now.
Ready to fire. Target released.
I found that it's easier to complete the mission if you just head to the enemy base right away.
Ready to fire.
Make it a point to immediately go and cap and just do the damage on the way there. You can see someone is saying IS4 camp. He's probably referring to me.
Let's find another target.
Making some sort of a comment about my location, which I really don't care about. I do pretty well in every game I play. Doesn't matter if I'm here in the middle road or if I'm in town. When I show up at his base and kill everybody, maybe he won't think it's so funny.
Enemy armor is damaged.
So again, the strategy is not to camp. Hit the tanks on the way to town, clear out the road in front of you, go kill their SPGs, and then...
Enemy armor is hit.
This WZ's gotta go. Now obviously being spotted, I'll let my allies shoot at him. I'd rather have my allies kill him, get the spotting damage, keep myself in the game.
Ready to fire. They killed our driver. Enemy vehicle destroyed. One of our tracks is damaged.
And now that he's gone, you'll see that I used my first aid kit. Now that he's gone, I'm going to become invisible. The enemy team will not find me again.
Ready to fire. Where'd they go?
Because they've lost their spotter. I'd love to help out my ally there, but I can't hit that IS-8.
We didn't even scratch them.
And you definitely want to have a tank on the middle road. That's why it's important. If you don't have anybody to shoot at, you got to move forward and clear out the middle road. Now we're getting to the point where I'm not going to have targets to shoot at anymore, because they're going to become unspotted.
Critical hit. Ready to fire. Where'd they go? Permission to engage. Enemy is hit.
895 damage.
I don't see the target.
Now remember, I have to either cap the enemy, or I have to defend my base. And I got to do the 2,000 hit points of damage. I'm sure I've kind of broken even on the 2,000 hit points of damage. Looks like that tank there only has one hit point left. It's 8-4. They did have a tank in the middle road. So now we've cleared out the town, moving forward. It looks like we lost in the valley. Oh.
They're knocked out.
Yeah, who knows what that was all about. And people don't like it when you cap. You got to be careful. When you get on that cap, your allies might get mad at you. So don't be surprised if an ally takes a shot at you just because you're sitting on the cap. You got 2 kills. I've got to participate in capping, and I believe that it has to be successful. If you or no, I think I just have to get 20 points. I'm not sure. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get on the cap, and I'm going to sit on the cap. Let it be the enemy's problem. I'm going to keep on moving to avoid artillery because certainly I'm going to be spotted. We know that their 2 tank destroyers are probably in the valley. You can see one of them. We got the CDC in the north, and then there's going to be the okay, they've got a SPG in the valley in the south. And I'm working on that capping. There's, okay, so one of their tank destroyers came back to help out. Looks like they're capping like crazy. I'm sure some people will get off there. And we're getting close to winning. The T-30 got off. So it looks like the 3 remaining enemy tanks are in the south. The T-30 is asking to not cap. I don't care what he says. And it's 15-8. So the score was 15-8. We've got the notice that the enemy base was captured. I'm sure I got my capping points. I got 2 kills. I completed the mission. If I had to do it differently... Now remember, I only had to do 2,000 damage. I think one of the things I would have done differently is move up that middle road a little bit faster. There was only the 1 tank, the Su-152. Yeah, I would say he's kind of an easy kill. Certainly where I found him, he was an easy kill. But as long as you have shots in the town, you know, keep on shooting in the town. You want to clear out everything in order. You don't want to be spotted. You want to make sure all those spotters are gone from the middle of the road because they will create problems for you. And once they're gone, you're practically invisible. So that's how I completed the mission. I made numerous attempts. My number 1 piece of advice, other than using a higher tier tank, is head for the enemy base area as soon as possible and get the capping going as soon as you can. The last thing you want to do is be on a capping mission and you're on the other side of the map. That's the IS4. It's a Russian tier 10 heavy tank. The map is Lakeville. You're welcome to join my clan, which is CBKS, CBKS2 or CBSPG for artillery users. If you have any questions or comments, please post below.